NORAD is just like simply denying they didn't shot down any object over Canada.
because
Yeah,
it wasn't the can it was the Lake Huron one.
yeah. They were
It was
like,
weird because the governors are saying that it did happen.
yeah, right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It is strange.
Yeah, next question. Was it a UFO?
I think it
Oh,
was. I think it was another one like the ones off of Alaska and
yeah.
Canada and Yukon.
Mm-hmm. It's a Roswell incident all over again. You heard about Roswell incident?
No.
So I don't remember the year, but it was like just when like Cold War was starting. So
Hmm.
Roswell is a county in like maybe in mid mid US something somewhere. So apparently some UFO, according to some of local farmers, crashed into there, and few minutes later,
Hmm.
uh, sheriff's cordon of that area and feds came in. They like
Hmm.
there was a complete blackout, and they collected all that like all the crashed craft UFO parts and bodies. So according to some farmers who like managed to sneak up, so there were like this like tiny like manlets. The bodies were like maybe like 2 3 feet tall.
Hmm.
So yeah, so
Hmm.
government
Weird.
government denies it. They said it was just an experimental aircraft.
All right.
Yeah, or
Do
maybe
you think it was experimental aircraft?
yeah. So some
It had
people
doors flying it.
yeah. Or some people say it was just a hot air balloon. There was something over Canada that NORAD is denying. So nothing new.
What do you think these UFOs that are being shut down by the F-22s are? I know you've already said drones, but apparently they have like no visible
Propulsion.
propulsion mechanism or something.
Yeah. So look, back in like Cold War, they were U.S. was like experimenting with different propulsion system. Maybe is one of them like with no visible
Well,
propulsion.
if it was U.S. owned, then wouldn't they know it's the U.S. that
Yeah,
they know it's American or whatever?
exactly. Yeah,
Because they don't know who's what company what country it's from.
like it could be. I mean, Russia didn't have like Russia is out of question because Russia don't have like that like advanced aviation like industry.
Yeah,
Yeah, China maybe is there kind of, but
China is
yeah,
kind of there.
yeah, kind of there. But I mean, maybe like somebody sold to China some documents. Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no clue what it could be.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if you like
All I know
start,
it's strange.
yeah, I mean, if you like start talking about UFO, will be like crazy persons. Yeah, down crazy person.
But it technically is a UFO, though.
Yeah, it's an unidentified flying object, so it's the
Hmm.
UFO.
But I just find it super. That's what everyone does. But like, that three have been spotted and two confirmed shot down, three probably shot down. after the Chinese spy balloon.
Hmm. So what happened to the second one?
So the first one shot down off Alaska. Second one shot down Bad 22, F-22 over Canada.
Yeah.
Because it's like high altitude, and they say that they're posing threats to take civil aviation, which is commercial aviation, which is true because
Yeah.
they were spotted at 40K feet, which is like the max like altitude
Yep.
envelope of airliners. So it's like a threat, and it's unmanned. So like well, you think it's unmanned as far as we know.
Yeah.
So they shot him down. It was one over Yukon, Canada. And I was one. I saw one. It was like one over Montana. I guess it was over. I guess it flew over to like the Great Lakes or something. I don't know, but it was one that shot supposedly shot down over the Great Lakes.
Interesting.
Actually, it was. I saw something. It was like a footage of it, but I didn't watch the video, so I don't know if it's real or not.
Yesterday they also like scrambled to F-15s. So maybe the same event, or who knows, it's a
Yeah,
different event. It's funny that.
maybe an F-15 I shot down the one over the lake.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the same event.
And so far, Raptors are 3-0 against unmanned objects.
Yeah, funny that Canada has to like ask US to like do that.
Well, it's because it's high altitude, and
Yeah.
that old legacy Hornets
Yeah.
that aren't great at intercepting, and also though they're moving pretty fast. So the Raptor, very fast, very high altitude flying
Oh yeah,
plane.
it can be like super cruise at Mach 1 plus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like it's like it's known to civilians like super cruise at like Mach 1.2. Originally, it could super cruise at 1.5 plus, but it warmed up the metal in the frame too much, so that it was more visible on radar, and it had a bigger IR hit signature, so they actually reduce its super cruising speed.
Oh yeah,
It was too fast for its own good.
interesting.
I think it's crazy. Have you seen like F-22s next to a person?
Yeah.
Dude, they're massive.
Oh
And
yeah, they are
but do you
like.
think that thing has a radar cross section like as big as like your thumb? It's insane.
Exactly.
Well,
What is it like? B2 speed radar cross section is like maybe less than F-22, right?
it's like the same size. They're both like the size of a bumblebee. It's like 0.0001 meters squared. It's insane.
Yeah.
And I think F-35 is probably about the same as well.
Yeah.
I don't. I think actually I think F-35 is like slightly bigger, but
The
I mean, it's still
F-35
so
have
tiny that like
it's not about like being size, but the F-35 A model have this underbelly is not like smooth as F-22. So
yeah,
and
I
that
think it's slightly bigger, but it's like I think it's like a bird, but
that
I mean, that's still tiny on radar.
yeah, but it's still a stealthy aircraft.
And I think also the SU-57 has like the same RCS as a Super Hornet, because like the Legacy Hornets when they're upgraded to Supers, they got I guess it kind of upgraded. They got as like a reduced RCS signature, so like paint and like different angles and stuff to make it a reduced RCS, but not stealth. And that's what the SU-57 is. So it's not like a true 5th gen.
Interesting.
It's like a 4.5 gen. Which is funny, and it came afford a squadron of it.
Yeah. What's your opinion on the Chinese J-20?
Chinese what?
J-20 double popped F-22.
I think it's dumb. I hate it.
I know, right? But I was like reading the other day on like J20 radar scattering data, and it was kind of good. Like it was
Right.
like near peer to F-35, like in
Mhm.
terms of like stealth.
Hmm.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure there's a bigger RCS than F-35 though, because it has the canards,
yeah.
which aren't stealthy.
Time will tell. Time will
It's
tell.
not stealthy from the front. I don't know
Yeah.
if it'll be effective from other angles, but
Yep. Let's get down on like this like conspiracy rabbit hole. You don't find it funny that before 9/11, like the day before, Rumsfeld like did a press conference that 2.7 like trillion or maybe $billion they were there were 2.7 billion trillion were missing,
Mhm.
and the next
Yeah.
day the next day in the Pentagon, the same place that they were doing the accounting,
Mhm.
a fucking plane hit their wall.
Yeah, and
Exact
then
exact same office.
well, also about that, apparently they never recover like the bodies or anything of the hijackers. It's just like on like passports or something.
Yeah.
It's like they blamed it, but they just blamed the Saudi Arabian.
Look, look.
Like, oh yeah, this guy probably did it. And Saudi and ISIS is like, or Al Qaeda is like, yeah, totally, we totally did it. Yeah.
Yeah. We did it. Like, so I'll get it's like, hey, we did it. We did it.
It's like we did it. Yeah, yeah, we did it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Joe Mama.
Yeah. The passport the thing is so funny that like they just found like complete intact passport in the rubble.
Also, oh yeah, I was going to talk about the yesterday, or whatever. The the CIA stuff, like false flags.
Yeah.
Like if you like, wouldn't it be unlike the CIA to do stuff like that because they have uh introduced plans like wanted to like they've given the what's it called?
History.
I'm having a stroke right now. Like
Yeah.
they came up with plans and stuff to do operate false flag operations and blame on Cuba
Yeah.
to take over Cuba's government with an excuse. And guess who denied that? The only person who denied that, guess who it was?
CIA. Oh, what?
Who denied the CIA to do false flag operations
I
in
don't remember.
Operation Northwood?
I don't remember.
It was JFK. It was like
No.
a year or two before he was assassinated. Wonder what happened.
I see where it's going.
But also, like historically, like governments could only take over, like completely take over the country and like control everything if like the people with arms, right?
Uh-huh.
And with so many firearms in America, it's like so rooted on history. The only way to get rid of it is like emotionally, right? Because emotion is like a very strong persuader,
Yep.
and a lot of people attach to kids, right?
Hmm.
And they just gave one kid, one learning kid, a gun. Said, "Have fun." Wonder what happens.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I wouldn't think they would ask the president, or if they did, I don't think the president would say no because what happened to JFK. Just saying, it's all a coincidence, or actually happening.
Yeah. Fat boys are like famous for giving depressed or lonely kids some like expensive Daniel Defense rifles.
The best. the best psyop, military psyop, American military psyop is Lujan. Yeah, your favorite TikToker.
It's not my favorite. I like.
Red's favorite. Actually, no, that's lean beef patty.
Exactly. She's also government psyop.
How is she a psyop? She's not like in the military.
She is a psyop.
You're a psyop.
I am a psyop.
You're a Chinese psyop.
We are all psyop.
No,
How do
just
I
you.
Okay, how do I know that you are not a U.S. government paid psyop?
The voices told me so. Source, trust me, bro.
I made the fuck up.
Source, the voices told me so. All right, the voices are never wrong.
Exactly. Not gonna lie. I was sitting at my desk the other day, and it was all quiet, and suddenly, I heard like some traffic traffic noise in my right ear, like clear as day. I was looking at like what happened just happened, dude. I mean, if it was like a traffic or like a vehicle or truck like outside on road passing by, I mean it's obvious, like I will hear it from my both ears, but it was just like from my right ear. It was kind of creepy.
Yeah, there's no voices in your head. Yeah, unlike me, hell yeah, bro. Schizophrenic can have a gun.
You remember lettuce pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually in schizophrenic meds.
Oh, is he actually schizophrenic?
Yeah, he's on meds. had his arm, so perfect combination. I don't know, maybe I have told you this before. I was listening to this Joe Rogan podcast, so
I agree. It's gonna be good.
yeah. So the guest was telling the story about his cousin who had a paranoid schizophrenic. So according to his cousin, so every night some doctors and aliens come into house from his window, and they beat him.
Weird.
So it's like nail shot, like they're like some wood, some like plywood, and he nail shot his window, and he asked his cousin, "Okay, is it helping?" And he's like, "No, it's not."
Yeah, I think I saw that. Saw a clip of that.
Yeah. Paranoid schizophrenic is actually kind of real bad. I mean, people have
it is.
committed suicide because of it. They think like they are being gang stalked and a part of a bigger like government paid operation. They think that every car is passing by is just a gang stalker.
It's weird.
There's a whole documentary on Vice on people who are being like gang stalked, and there's a guy who makes videos on like gang stalking experience, and guess how many views he gets? 30 million.
Oh my god.
Do you have the feeling that you're being gang stalked?
No.
Why not?
Because it says so. Because the voices told me I weren't. I wasn't.
Totally, we can trust your voices in the head. So,
yep, you can. It's not totally not a CIA source. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. So, what your voices say about me?
That you like men.
Can't confirm or deny.
You said you can? No way.
No way, dude. So,
Hmm.
do you believe that California fires are another government psyop?
No, I think California's just fragile.
I think California is actually a fucking psyop. It's completely. We should destroy California.
Yes. What you do? What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I just like sat around at desk and tried to like resolve some errors.
Or errors?
Yeah. So there is this like project. I mean, not a big project. It's kind of website. So I'm sending data request, and in return, I should get status 200, which is like which says data
So
like
WhatsApp. You get WhatsApp status. What's
so I'm status. So you heard about status 200, status 404?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Or error. I always
So
get error for.
yeah. So they
Is that
are
different
actually,
or
yeah, they're
same?
actually like status, network status. So I'm supposed to get 200, which is like good, working fine, but I'm getting 500.
Hmm.
So it's just like whole day was trying to resolve that. And guess what? I could not.
What? You cannot what?
I could not resolve that
Alright.
error.
Oh. Like multitasking right now.
Why don't you let the voices in your head do one task?
They are.
They are doing. Don't tell me
Mm-hmm.
you had gun.
What?
Don't tell me you had gun in your hand.
Gum in my hair?
In your hand, gun.
Oh no. Do you?
No.
Good.
Yeah. Your Honor, the voices told me to do this.
Your Honor. The voices told me to do so.
Yeah. The defendant pleads not guilty. Or
Your Honor, it wasn't me, it was the voices.
yeah. Your Honor, I didn't like.
What do you mean guilty by association?
What?
Turns out it's like imagine somebody has like thinks they have schizophrenia, but it turns out there's like they're just paranoid. The voices are just actual people. It's just his friends, but he thinks that they're fake. He's like paranoid of them, but like friends with them at the same time. Imagine.
That'll be funny. So, who lives in your walls?
Tim, Red.
Red? Red lives in your walls?
Yeah. You do too.
It's great.
The wall is too thin to live in. It's not like thin walls, it was like not thick either. Not thick enough to live in.
Don't worry about it.
Unless you're
I'm not a big guy.
you.
I'm just
Pakistani.
Yeah,
I'm a Pakistani femboy kid. That's you.
Pakistani femboy kid. What the fuck?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. So, how did you like came up to the conclusion of Pakistani fanboy kid?
Hey, what are you saying? What?
What are you saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Come on,
I was
man.
saying, what are you saying?
Look, I'm not the voices in your head, alright? Stop saying what I'm saying.
No, you're the ones in my wall.
Oh yeah, I can yeah. So I was saying, looking at my physique, and I can totally fit in your wall.
Yep, you can fit in your walls, your own
Because
walls.
yeah, because they're brick walls. Can't fit
You
in
can
my.
fit in like inside little holes and bricks.
No,
Dang, yes, you can. You just said you could.
no. What? No, I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like
The
I'm.
voices did.
I mean, yeah, totally. I can fit in a drywall, but brick wall, no, no way.
Where's the red? You can't fit in gyro. There's like what's it called in there? There's a ton of insulation and then uh studs.
I don't really know about like drywalls, so all I know is they're hollow.
They're not hollow. They're filled with like basically cotton candy, which is the insulation that keeps the heat and cold.
Yeah, I know that.
It keeps the temperature in rather. And then there's the studs, which is like it's like the frames of it.
Hmm.
Gyro is like just covers that up pretty much. You can punch right through it. It's basically just like plywood put over like cotton candy and 2x4s.
So,
That's the best I can describe it.
so I'm gonna assume that there are holes in your wall.
No, I don't punch a wall.
I mean, you don't. Okay, so okay, that's next level.
Oh yeah, and so much trouble.
Yeah, I thought you punch your
I
walls
want to
because
punch a wall sometimes.
yeah, because
That's
you
for fun.
yeah, because you are you trying to like hit me and red?
No, just you.
Okay. So speaking of red, you can see
Yeah, speaking of him, where is he?
he's playing Forza Horizon, but and he says I'm AF.
He says he told me he's AFK.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what in the world
Why did he get on Forza?
he's doing.
He's hiding from us.
That's
He's
why.
too not schizophrenic for this.
Yeah. So Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Schizo dog. So what else you have in your schizo diary?
Schizo what?
Schizo diary.
Uh, the voices in my head.
No, I mean, you don't have like any like a diary where you
I don't have a diary now.
um, or some
Do
maybe
you have a
some.
diary?
I used to like
Hmm.
voices. I used to write the voices in my head.
I
Yeah, I'll just write it
don't
down.
even draw their faces.
Whatever they say.
Interesting.
You draw faces. Hmm. Actually, you draw faces.
I don't quite have the. I don't quite have voices in my head. There are like certain people in my dreams that aren't actual real people. Like never met them in real life, but I don't know who they are. But chilling. I don't know. It's like schizophrenia. Schizophrenia as a child.
Yeah.
Actually, did you know schizophrenia varies from place to place in the world? Like in other places where it's like more peaceful. I don't know more peaceful, but other parts of the world, people are schizophrenic. Right? It's like good schizophrenia, but in America is like super depressed and like bad schizophrenia. It's weird.
School shooting schizophrenia.
That's just
What?
being
So
emo.
that's interesting. So in other parts of the world, it's a good kind of schizophrenia, and
Yeah, I think it's more your parts of the world. Oh, maybe it's Africa. I don't know. It's more like other parts of the world. It's less like paranoia and kind of like, almost like hallucinations and stuff. I kind of almost like you're always tripping, like having a good trip, I guess. Is
Mm.
I don't know how to explain it. It's super strange and weird, but
Mm.
it's all about the culture. The culture like forms it pretty much.
Ah,
It forms how it manifests in you.
super interesting.
So it manifests different ways in different people. But most people in America is pretty depressing.
Yeah, so yeah, kind of. So the manifest is go up and bomb a fat building.
Okay, what?
Yeah, in America, the manifest is go make a pipe bomb and mail that to a fat building.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's a lot of first world countries is bad, not just America. I know for sure America's a lot of bad mental health problems and stuff.
You heard about Ted Kaczynski?
The what?
Ted Kaczynski? Kaczynski.
Ted Kaczynski, yeah.
Yeah, the Unabomber.
I share a name with him.
What?
My middle name is Theodore, which is short for which is my middle name is Theodore, which Ted is short for Theodore. And then the next Ted Kaczynski. That's a joke for legal reasons.
Yeah, the Fed was listening to our conversation. It's a joke. Just say in Minecraft. On there, like, oh, in Minecraft.
Share the same name in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Next one in Minecraft.
Oh my god, blow up a fat building in Minecraft.
Well,
Can we get in trouble for that? Can we? I'm gonna go blow up a fat building.
in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Say Minecraft, you
Yeah, in
might
Minecraft.
get in trouble.
In Minecraft. Okay. So.
Yeah, certain things like it's freedom of speech, but like threats is not quite tolerated for good reason.
Do you find it funny that?
Oh, another
Yeah.
different
Keep saying.
rambling. So the Las Vegas shooter, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly the FBI knew about him for like 6 months prior
Yeah.
and knew what he was going to do and knew he had bad mental health and knew he had access to guns.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. It's like I was like, he could have done something, but just sat back and watch or encourage. We don't know.
Okay. So, funny thing is, if you see, the C footage is clearly some automatic fire, like sustained automatic fire. You could do from a saw or maybe a Mark 48. But
Well, it was I remember some of that. It was like the fire rate he was shooting is allegedly supposedly shooting at was too high for to be
yeah,
capable of, for it to be a bomb stock to be capable of, and also
exactly,
there was not many shell casings of shots were fired in his room, and in order to sustain that rate of fire, he has like as soon as he's like he can't reload, as soon as he is finished with the gun, he picks up another gun like instantly. And also, I
exactly.
think some accounts say it was like saw like shooting out of three different windows, not just his window.
Hmm.
So yeah, strange.
Yeah, yeah, that is strange. Yeah, I mean, you can like watch footage. It's like
And
familiar
also,
fire.
it's the biggest. Yeah, it's also the biggest mass shooting in U.S. history. And it's
Yeah,
kind of like brushed over almost like as a big news in the news like maybe a week or whatever, and then like I didn't hear about any investigation or anything. Maybe there was. I don't remember hearing about anything like that.
yeah,
It's just oh yeah, so sad. Anyways,
yeah.
next also around time, I think somehow legislature around bump stocks is about to get passed to be easier to get them, and
Huh.
then that happened, and then they made it so it'd be
Hmm.
harder to get them or something, or made them legal or some shit. I don't know. I don't know if they're legal, but
Oh.
it was like made a whole mess for them, and they
Yeah.
reconsidered.
Yeah. Speaking of like shooting
So yeah,
conspiracy
it's
theories,
strange.
you heard about Sandy Hook?
I've heard the name. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah, so it was school shooting, and
Oh, is that
yeah,
the Colorado
yeah,
one?
yeah.
Oh, the song "Pumped Up Kicks" is about that incident.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And,
Yeah,
yeah,
if you listen, you know the song "Pumped Up Kicks," right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, is like
It's
it's about that. It's actually kind of kind of weird.
yeah. What's his name? Alex Jones.
Hold up.
Alex Jones and gang say that
Sorry, I'm back.
it's fine. So about Sandy Hook shooting, Alex Jones and gang say that the all those victims are paid actors. I mean that's like like
Well, that's also Alex Jones,
yeah
so I
that's
don't
yeah
believe that.
that's very shitty thing to say.
If when Joe Rogan's like take it with a couple grains of salt, Alex Jones is like take it with like an entire like salt shaker.
Not salt shaker, a mountain of
A
salt.
mountain of salt, a whole salt mine, a
A
whole
whole, a whole salt range.
a whole way. What's it called? I was thinking, salt fields. No,
Yeah, salt range.
salt lakes, or
Salt lake.
in those like giant fields, like a desert. It's just all salt.
Yeah,
That's how much salt you
salt
need.
lake. Yeah,
More than
salt
anything.
lakes. and uh, what the Florida school shooting? He also said the victims are all paid actors, and no, and the funny these conspiracy theories are
He's.
so like
Oh wait. No, the thing he said about the Sandy Hook things. That's what he had to pay
yeah,
$1 billion for.
yeah, he is so
That's what it
dumb.
was.
That is, he's so dumb. He was indicted like before, and he kept going, doing this shit, same shit again. He should have
Yeah.
like he should have stopped the first time, but he kept going. Yeah. It's not his first time.
Yeah. All stuff we're saying. I'm not
Yeah,
saying it's true. I'm just saying
yeah.
coincidence. I'm not saying like what Alex Jones is saying. Oh my god.
If look,
That's
Alex
so
Jones,
funny.
if you're listening to me, if you're gonna like talk about like gay frogs, yes, I am on you on the. I'm with you.
On your side.
Yeah, I'm on your side, dude. But if you're gonna like say all those like children are paid actors, yeah, that's where we draw the line, man.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bit far.
yeah. And the most like shitty thing is like his like followers and his like yeah they like went to like the parents and they on camera they said you're a liar, like that's like pretty like shitty thing to say to
Uh,
like a parent whose child was killed in a school shooting, that yeah, nah, your child was
yeah.
a paid actor.
You're a good actor.
Yeah, what the
Don't
fuck are you
say that
talking
to them.
about, dude?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Their main argument is like the one of the child that got killed in a school shooting is
Hmm.
his picture ended up in a there was this like big school bombing and shooting in Pakistan in 2014. So
Right.
they said his picture ended up in Pakistan and in victims like photos. Look, all you have to do is
Hmm.
use some brains. Maybe the guys who are like printing the photo, they just like typed school shooting victim, like APS school shooting victim, because of the Google search algorithm. The photo came in that
Hmm.
search. All you have to do
Yeah.
is just use some brains.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why'd they use that one of his photos though? People are crazy sometimes.
The reason
Right?
why they do it, because the one of the student, what is his name, David Hogg. So he's now a big anti-gun activist. So that is why they started like in
Hmm.
this conspiracy that there is a paid actor. Look, who knows? Who knows? Maybe David
Because he
Hogg.
likes guns, what?
Yeah, David
Like
Hogg's like one of the survivor in the Florida school shooting.
mm-hmm.
So he became an anti-gun activist. Yeah,
Anti-gun act.
yeah,
Yeah.
anti-gun activist. So that's why the more extreme right wingers are like started this conspiracy cult of the paid actors victim. So look,
Hmm.
I mean, look, there is a possibility that David Hodges is being paid to say this, but doesn't really deny the fact that it was a real school shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
what's it called? The CIA could get them guns.
yeah,
Doesn't mean it's fake.
yeah. Yeah, the more recent the Uvalde school shooting was the same episode over again. Uh, the funny thing, the school shooter was a fanboy. Like, he actually was a fanboy. He was also in some furry fandom, so that's there.
That's weird.
Yeah. So his financials were like not matching up to his like gun. So the guns he bought. So he had like two guns. One of them is M&P, maybe like cheap ass AR-15, and the other one was a Daniel Defense, a high end, not really high
Oh,
end, but an expensive one.
he did MP Sport, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, so he had two.
The-
I'm not saying it was M&P. Maybe it was kind of in the line of M&P. It was
Who owns an MP Sport and a what's it called at the same time?
uh, Texas.
That's weird.
Yeah,
And
Lucas.
down on the fence at the same time.
Yeah, Lucas Bardigan actually made a video on the M&P.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
So people say that he was like the job he did wasn't the paycheck he's getting is not really like sporting his gun expenditure. So they say feds providing him with that sweet Daniel defense and the ammo.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, shit, I remember. I remember hearing just like one like or seeing this one thing is like some guy like pro Second Amendment activist whatever.
Yeah.
It's a good speech. It's like on about gun control and stuff. It's like saying like one of the things it says is like encouraging like people like the government like encourage people to like to carry a gun like not to shoot not really necessarily to shoot but just in case that 1 in a million moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then and like so imagine like you're at a bank, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
nobody there has a gun, and then someone comes in and robs a place with a gun.
Yeah.
And he's like he can command all people to get down the ground and like and everything, right? And give me a rob a bank and everything. If ever they're like a responsible law bank citizen had a gun, and not
Yeah.
when they plan to use it, just to have it just in case, right? And like he comes in, tries to pointing at gunpoint. He's met with like 80 guns back pointing at him. It's like, no, you get on the ground. It's like it's not about the guns. It's about like the control and the control about
Yeah,
because the government will have like, more power with an unarmed society
yeah,
than they will with an unarmed society.
yeah,
Well, with the armed society.
yeah. You exactly.
So it's about the control, not
I can.
about the guns.
Not gonna lie, I can totally relate to that. Now I look at my situation here, my political situation. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, that's what they're talking about. That's what like Second Amendment is. Like I didn't like really understand like what is all this? Like I'm gonna fight like government this and that. I was like this that's like crazy stuff. But when I realized
Hmm.
okay that's not crazy, totally crazy. That is true. Yeah, when the government
Yeah,
have like
this,
have like what's the word you say? Control on guns. They have control on people. But
yeah,
yeah,
control.
yeah.
Yeah, controlling guns, controlling people.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that.
You, yeah. Also, you see this video? I sent you. It's posted on the Blue Jean server. It was I mean, it makes a great. A person makes a great point. It's like how like important guns are to Americans. Because like apparently like gas companies breaking into like British citizens' homes, like searching around for stuff. I don't know why. I was like, I guess
Yeah,
for whatever reason, breaking people's homes and stuff, searching for stuff.
yeah,
Like it's just so bizarre to Americans because like this is like my property. I own, defend myself. I don't know who you are, what are you here for, why are you stealing from me? But like you're gonna get shot, right? Like it's just protecting. It's it's just it's not about like shooting people. It's about protecting your freedoms.
exactly.
It's about protecting yourself and your freedoms. Anything
Yeah,
it's protecting what you believe for. Like you can say like you can have freedom of speech to say all you want, but like somebody has the gun and you don't. It's really only as much you can say before you get shot, right?
yeah,
Like before is like you can't like it's a point a gun at you. You can't defend yourself. You like freedom of speech means nothing
exactly, man.
if you can't defend it.
I'm totally on with you this. Ahmad,
Mhm.
as you mentioned, like defending yourself in the community. You heard about what's the guy named Dickens? Tom Dickens, maybe. So
Uh
maybe you heard about
oh
the
yeah
news.
I forget his first name. I just remember seeing videos the
Yeah,
Dickens drill,
yeah,
the
yeah,
40-yard headshot. Yeah,
yeah,
I think it's a great example. Like
yeah.
you saw a guy like 40 yards away, had a mall whatever, try to pull out a gun. I don't know if he hurt somebody. I mean, I think maybe the guy shot like one person, whatever, injured somebody,
Yeah,
and you know, Dickens guy, responsible gun driver, carries just there's 1 in a million chances like somebody tries to do that, just to
exactly.
protect himself and his freedoms, pulls out his gun, like downs a guy,
Uh-huh.
and then like saved tons of lives. Like
Exactly. And
I don't remember hearing about that much in the news. I don't remember hearing much about
it was
opposite way around in the news.
yeah. And the funny thing that mall was no gun zone.
You know what? The
Yeah, the
malls.
mall was it was that was a no gun zone.
Yeah, you shouldn't. No gun zones are pretty
Game.
dumb. Like I understand that. So like, so as they're made, there's like so people don't do acts. But if you're a criminal and you're going to do a criminal act, why would you follow a little sign on a door?
Yeah.
Like oh, I was going to shoot a bunch of people here, but it's a sign on the door, so I can't bring a gun in. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess I won't do it today.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Understandable. Have a
stopping
nice
anybody.
day.
The one thing it stops is the law-abiding citizens who are there to like
Yeah.
protect people, not hurt people.
Yeah.
Like it just hurts. Like it just hurts everybody, right?
Well, funny thing.
Same with the gun laws and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not helping anybody. it's just hurting the law-abiding citizens. Like
Yeah,
the criminals who are doing criminal acts with guns, they don't care what the law says because they have unregistered guns that
exactly.
are already illegal. Like they don't care.
Exactly. All you have to do is like grow some brain cells and think about it. Just think. It's not even like think. It's just
Yes, it's being
common sense.
legislator
It's common
to
sense.
punish law-abiding citizens.
Yeah.
Like this is so dumb.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Maybe you heard about it about the. So there was this
Mhm.
report back in the days. The FBI made a report that there's a like the rate of like gun like law-abiding citizens stopping shooting is very low as compared to like wherever they're like the metric is, but turns out
Mhm.
they lied in that report. The rate of like
Yeah.
people stopping shooting is actually very high.
Like I was gonna say I just like, lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Completely forgot. Oh, nothing. Is like the media is like super harmful to guns and stuff. Cause
Yeah.
like cause like the they say the Air-15 so bad they always show the Air-15 and stuff and ever talk about guns, but is used in like less than 1% of gun crimes.
Yeah.
Like it's almost never used. And I think it's bad just because it looks like the M4, which is a big scary military gun. Wow, so scary. Citizens do not have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like it's one of the most common guns in America, but it's never used in crime because the people who have it are the law-abiding citizens. So by getting rid of that gun, you just like or making that gun illegal, you made a bunch of law-abiding citizens
Mm.
criminals overnight.
Yeah.
Like the pistol burst thing, you just made law-abiding people felons overnight.
Yep.
It's
You
just
remember that
dumb.
that maybe Dutch general was like giving this speech. I choose a gun, right? He made some good
Hmm.
actual points. He's
Yeah,
a European. He's not an American. He's a European. He had common sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's like most people have guns for good reasons. But
Yeah.
people who have guns for bad reasons, it's people who have bad things and have bad intentions all across the world. Like
Exactly.
it's kind of human nature. Like, it's like even in Britain, there's people with the guns. Like in Japan, super strict gun laws, like almost nearly impossible to get one in the country. I don't think even the police have them, right?
Yeah.
Yet the prime minister was assassinated by a homemade shotgun. Like, it's not going to stop people like just because it's illegal. If they're
Yeah.
going to do something illegal, like one small legal thing is not going to prevent them.
Yeah. Like,
It's
so
like
think
use your
about it.
brains. It's like
Think about it.
make it easier for citizens.
Like, if a person
Hmm.
have decided to like kill, kill somebody, he's gonna do it. Doesn't really matter
Hmm.
if he has a gun or not. He's gonna do it with his bare hands. Like the
All right.
kitchen knife.
The only thing that
Yeah, the kitchen knife in your.
sorry, what are you saying?
I mean, the kitchen knife in your. You have it in everyone's kitchen. It can kill a person. What you gonna do now? Ban kitchen knives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is like there's only like one thing I kind of weird see with guns. Like, well, background checks, right? That makes sense. Right? You don't want to get them to like already convicted felon, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get them like some mentally ill person, which you should probably also do mental health checks if you get when people get given people with guns. But I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
that's just more common sense. That's not like preventing like 90% of people from buying guns. It's just like making sure that they're a good person, right? A law-abiding citizen. But
Yeah.
then also like I was like I can understand like a little bit like a few days delay of
Mm-hmm.
buying a gun, like, cause let's say something like some guy comes home, like finds his wife is cheating on him, like might go to the store, try to buy a gun, try to kill her right in the moment, but like after a few days, probably be over. It'd probably like, not be over, but like,
Uh-huh.
not going to kill her, right? Just like
Uh-huh.
I understand that, and I'll stop at a little bit crime maybe, but vast majority of gun crimes and gun deaths is like either it's just accidents or just like criminals and gangs and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's not. It's, also, I swear I saw some. I think I saw somewhere the biggest cause of death. Something was like young teens, wherever is like gun violence. People try to say it's like the mass shootings, whatever. But it's like gang violence.
Yeah.
It's related to that something already unregistered guns that are already illegal. So it's not like
Yeah.
okay.
So
So basically, politician bad, media bad,
yeah.
go buy guns.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Go buy guns and totally not bomb a fat building in Minecraft. Alright, boys and girls, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in, and DTV dog, give us a dad voice.
Listen to the voices in your head. They're probably right.
Beautiful.
Source trusting, bro.
Yeah. Alright, people. Good night.
And you let her go.